Whoa. This is a room where we challenge thinking, sharpen leadership, and explore how technology, mindset, and intelligent systems shape the future of business and society. Today's conversation sits at the intersection of education, AI, leadership, and systemic impact. Our guests are Robbie Cobbs and Kyle Sumrow, builders working on the front line of educational transformation. Their work is not theory, it is execution, real environments, real constraints, real outcomes. They are helping schools move from chaos to clarity, from reactive technology to strategic systems, from outdated thinking to future ready leadership. This conversation is for founders, executives, operators, investors, educators, and anyone thinking seriously about how we build systems that scale intelligence rather than suppress it. Robbie and Kyle, welcome once again to the Kingdoms podcast. For the listeners that are meeting you guys for the very first time, what problems are you actually solving?
Yeah, I'll jump in. So my name is Robbie, and I'm the CEO and founder of Tech My School. And essentially, what Tech My School does is we go into schools, we do an audit, just diagnostics of sorts, comprehensive package, comprehensive process. And ultimately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find gaps in schools so then we can then fill them with solutions that are 21st century in nature. And at the heart of it are focusing on student skills that are going to empower them for today and tomorrow. We're still growing. We still just are scratching the surface. This is our fifth school year. So not new in education, but a relatively new company.
We found too that schools kind of regardless of their funding level or their stature, many of them are still modeled after a very like 19th and 20th century model of educating kids. And one of the things that we're really trying to do is help schools to address a skill set that is not being addressed very readily in kids right now. And specifically in the schools that are really struggling, the ones that really buy into what we're doing and they have a real growth mindset, right? They're really thinking about how they can grow and improve. Those are the ones that actually end up doing the most amazing things with their kids. And what's really cool about technology is if you can just if you can give access to technology to places that don't have it, a lot of times their mindset, they're ready for fresh thinking.
Shout
American
out
school
to
there.
Nigeria.
Yeah, Niger boys. So I went from California, where I was born, to Hawaii. I worked in the inner city schools of Hawaii, back to California, and then I went overseas. They're like,
The UK, yeah, I've
yeah,
heard of Costco.
yeah. So when you live in Nigeria, you're missing some things. They've got great jollof rice, but you miss some of your American goods. I was like, let's go back to Puerto Rico, learn some Spanish, go fishing, do the boating thing, and then um, yeah, I've put my boys in the local schools, and I was just absolutely shocked because these schools were so much like Nigerian schools, like, African schools. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, but it was just that like America is the wealthiest country in the world. And every school that I had seen to that point in America, whether it's in Hawaii or San Diego, Florida, New York, there's a certain level of standard, let's just say, where the facilities are big. There's grass soccer fields, there's a canteen for all the kids to eat, there's libraries, there's teachers who are getting paid a certain level of pay. They have Ks and medical and health and all that kind of stuff. There's programs